come to our memories of our last year's events together. The biggest events is certainly we have many famous hockey players, a tuck shop effect and dancer, a vice captain. Our class has also found that during the course of the year, our Afrikaans teacher's taste for flowers has gone from the average school garden flower to the more exotic rose. We began to regret the word, blomamora. We must also keep quite a handful, as almost every Thursday she says dankvader, after hearing our next lesson won't be on Monday. And to our English teacher, is that a wedding ring I see? And how do you feel about 18 bridesmaids? Tenji has to admit that this has been a great year, one we will never forget. Thanks to all our teachers for putting up with the nonsense.
I'd like to open in the words of Marie Antoinette, let there be cake. As our high school years have passed, this has become 10C's motto, as a result of which we have increased in mass and steadily decreased in mental capacity. This was especially apparent in our Afrikaans lessons, where Mrs. Audie resorted to brandishing her fiery red watering can and pouring its contents over us in a desperate attempt to awaken us from our mental slumber. Although this apathy was absent on Wednesday, the 11th of October, the day of our rapt dissection. 10C was seen hurtling down the corridor towards the biology classroom, and for the first time this year, we were all on time. We entered the classroom armed with surgical gloves, surgical masks, Vicks nasal rub, cameras, and moist cotton wool which we placed in our nostrils. Another lesson in which our attention hardly waned was English. We were constantly kept amused by Mrs. Buckley's anecdotes on various subjects, such as how to organize your poetry in alphabetical order, or how to treat cats with psychological disorders. We also found we could relate to our English set work of Buckingham Palace, District 6, with tales of forced removals from their home community. Similarly, we experienced a removal from our beloved Prefab 303, and to quote from the novel, with apologies to Richard Reeve, finally 303, like all the other prefabs, underwent renovation, without anyone consulting us. We left before the major renovation started. We had seen the dirt smudges on the wall, which could no longer be ignored. Life was becoming far too cramped and claustrophobic for us. But everyone in the prefab died a little when it was painted. Mrs. Buckley died spiritually and emotionally. We were also subject to many near-death experiences, namely during our PE lessons. The zest shown during this once dreaded lesson was a result of the adoption of our class sport, handball. During our first few games, shrieks and squeals could be heard emanating from the gym, as the odd nail was broken or toe squished. But the nature of this game changed somewhat the more confident we became, and Mrs. Williams was soon tending to blackened eyes, bruised foreheads in our periods of doubt, and for constantly guiding us towards the light at the end of the tunnel. We knew Prefab 303 was dirty and rotten. The school had told us so humans, that it was never a place, that it was a people. But now we must tell never forget. Thank you.
Was class of 1993. Girls, thank you very much for a lovely assembly, entertaining, very enlightening. It really was lovely. All that's left is for the staff and the pupils of Westville Girls High School to wish you all the best for your exams. May you all achieve your goals and your dreams. We wish you well. Thank you for a lovely assembly. Staff and to the matrics, we'd like to invite you all now to tea. But first of all, we need to clear the hall. So matrics, could you please sit down